Parsha of this week, Parshas Chukas, tells us about the special mitzvah of the Parah Aduma, the mitzvah of the red heifer, where the Torah says that God commanded Moshe Rabbeinu to tell the Jewish people, Daber al bnei Yisrael, v'yikchu elecha Parah Aduma temima. They should take to you a perfectly red heifer. Now the Torah says what had to be done with it. It had to be slaughtered, had to be burned, had to be mixed with water, a tall branch with a small little grass, and then make it into a cocktail. The ashes of it had to be sprinkled. If a person became ritually unfit, tamei, then the process of purification was that she had to be purified with a sprinkle of these ashes of the red heifer. The pasuk says over here though, V'yikra elecha, should take to you. Why to you? So Rashi explains, and he quotes the Midrash Tanchuma, and he says, La'olam hinikras al shmecha. It will always be called on your name. Parash asa Moshe b'midbar, the parah that Moshe Rabbeinu made in the midbar. Although Elazar was the one to actually do it, or the later ones, nevertheless, they will be called Moshe Rabbeinu's cow. Now, what a yichus. Is this a compliment that a cow is named for Moshe Rabbeinu? What does this mean? What is the concept here? The explanation that the Rebbe gives in the Sikha is Moshe Rabbeinu represents eternity. Moshe Rabbeinu is actually characterizing permanence, because nothing in the world could cause Moshe Rabbeinu to waver from his commitment to Hashem. His commitment is eternal. And therefore, everything that Moshe Rabbeinu did, everything associated with Moshe Rabbeinu was eternal, was everlasting. As an example, the Gemara says in Saita that when the first Beis Hamikdash was built, they had no use anymore for the Mishkan. The Mishkan which Moshe Rabbeinu built in the desert. So they put it away. They didn't just discard it. They actually put it away in the subterranean caves underneath the Beis Hamikdash, which there they were kept for posterity. And in fact, as the Rebbe says, in the third Beis Hamikdash, they will be included, because what Moshe Rabbeinu makes is permanent. So the Torah says the following: the task of Moshe Rabbeinu is to purify the world. The task for Moshe Rabbeinu is to eradicate impurity. But not just eradicating impurity as such, it is also, his task is also to eradicate the cause for impurity. What was the cause for impurity? Death. And the reason why Moshe Rabbeinu is the one who has that capability of eradicating death, because he himself, as it says in the Gemara, Saita, the Gemara explains over there, Moshe lo meis. Moshe Rabbeinu didn't pass on. Although it says Vayikbar that he was buried, nevertheless, as the Gemara explains, just as he was serving Hashem and the people till now, so too he continues to do so. So what Moshe Rabbeinu is, he didn't pass away. Moshe Rabbeinu is eternal. So therefore he is the one to whom this concept of Parah Aduma, which is to eradicate impurity and bring about ultimate perfection, ultimate cleanliness, ultimate purity in this world, is all by Moshe Rabbeinu. And therefore when the Rambam says that since Moshe Rabbeinu, till the end of the Second Temple, there was a total, including Moshe Rabbeinu's, 9 Parah Adumas, 9 red heifers. And it says the last one, the 10th one, will be made by Moshiach. And even this one will be named after Parah Asa Moshe B'Midbar, the Parah that Moshe Rabbeinu did. And the reason is Because it's a process. The purity which will be fulfilled and accomplished by Moshiach started with Moshe Rabbeinu, and therefore it is named after Moshe Rabbeinu. Porosh Osa Moshe, not talking about a cow, we're talking about what it represents, the purity, the perfection, the redemption. Rabbeinu Shalom, we would like to see Moshe Rabbeinu, we want to see Moshiach, and we'll have the red heifer. May this happen now.